I'm Sapna from Spinayan English Academy. Today, in our series, Stories of Hindu Gods and Goddesses, I'm going to tell the story Kaliyamardhanam. We have two parts in the story, and in the first part, it is the history of Kaliya. Kaliya, the most venomous snake. Garuda, the king of the birds, was the enemy of the snakes. He came swooping down and bit the snakes in his sharp claws and flew back. Every day, Garuda killed so many snakes. The number of snakes were coming down and the snakes were very much worried. So, they called Garuda for a meeting. In that meeting, they agreed to be the food of Garuda. Every day, one snake will go to Garuda. This practice went on for many years. Now the number of snakes were depleting. Again the snakes were worried, so they called for a meeting. In that meeting, they told Garuda that on every full moon and new moon days, human beings offered lot of food to the snakes as their prey. Garuda can have that food. Garuda agreed to it. So, the practice of giving Garuda all the offerings which human being has made, this practice went on for many years. But then, one day, Kaliya called all the snakes for a meeting. He said, "Why should we respect and give what is offered to us to Garuda? We are children of the same father. Garuda is our half-brother, so we have equal status. And moreover, people respect us, pray to us. That is why they give the offerings. We are there in the neck of Lord Shiva. And whom do you think Lord Vishnu is resting on? We are from that clan. Why should we respect Garuda? Hereafter, we should not give the offerings which human beings make to us." Though the other snakes agreed to it, they were scared of Garuda. But Kaliya stood on his words. He refused the food offered by human beings to Garuda. Garuda became so angry. He spread out his wings and came flying towards Kaliya. Kaliya was also prepared for the attack. Kaliya put his hood high up, this way, waiting for Garuda to come and attack. But Garuda was much stronger than Kaliya. With his wing, he hit Kaliya, and Kaliya went flying. It flew few kilometers and fell. It was fully hurt. Kaliya could hardly move. Now Kaliya should admit his defeat. When Garuda was flying back, Garuda commanded, "Hereafter, I see you on earth. I will kill you." Poor Kaliya had no choice. Where will he go and hide? That's when Kaliya remembered Garuda long back was cursed by a rishi, Saurabi. One day, Rishi Saurabi, who was an ardent devotee of Lord Vishnu, was doing his evening prayers. He had opted to do it in the river Yamuna. He stood in the river and was holding water in his hand and offering his prayers to the Lord. That is when Garuda was flying over. Garuda saw a big fish in the river. He came swooping down, picked the fish in its beak. The sharp beak pierced into the fish. Blood started oozing out of the fish. The fish was struggling to get freed from the beak of Garuda. The blood was splattering all over. It fell on the body of the rishi as well as into the water which he was offering. The rishi really got angry at what Garuda had done. He cursed Garuda. Hereafter, if you fly on top of river Yamuna, that is the Kalindi, your head will be shattered into pieces. From that day on, Garuda could never fly over river Yamuna. That's a good idea. I can hide in river Yamuna. Thinking so, Kaliya slowly moved towards the river. He plunged into its water and made the riverbed his kingdom. The poisonous venom from Kaliya started making the river poisonous too. The grasses and vegetation around started wilting. Slowly, they started becoming dry. Now Krishna was wondering what was happening. With his third eye, he could make out it was the poison from the snake Kaliya. He should get rid of the snake. How Krishna got rid of Kaliya? Did Krishna kill Kaliya? Was the poison of Kaliya strong enough to kill Krishna? We'll hear the remaining part of the story of Kaliyamardhanam in the second part. I'll be coming up with that story very soon. If you like the story, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.